talk to you about a few little thingies.
Hi guys. Can someone turn off the light, please?
What are we going to do?
The presentation requires brightness. Okay. I'm the guy that's in your year, just silent. So I'm going to show you a little presentation today, and I hope you guys enjoy it. A bit about myself, so that's what the presentation is about, and just hopefully you guys could gain something from it. I'm not going to tell you my whole life story because that'll be long. I'm in 13TU2, just in case anyone needs to know my form. So, I have a little introduction. My favorite game is Halo. I remember playing it with some people in this room, and yeah, Nathan, sticking yourself was not an ideal situation. So you can kind of guess what I'm going to do after the exams. I've been at Mayfield since 2008, so it's been 7 years. 7 years I'm probably not going to forget in my life. So for AS and A2, I done biology, chemistry, and SD. And for AS, I did, I only paid 3 A levels because, I'm not as smart as people think. Which takes me on to the next bit. ICD is the pain of my life. Hey, who was that? Yeah. 59,000 words and 150 pages. It's complete BS. Enterprises. BS enterprises. My coursework, 40% of my grade. My timescale while I've been at Mayfield includes being diagnosed with a pilocytic astrocytoma, which is just a fancy name for a brain tumor, at the age of 13. So it's kind of responsible for my horrible balance and stuff. So yeah, that's why I don't participate in any sports whatsoever. So I had brain surgery, so it's a pretty self-explanatory point. So I was at Great Ormond Street Hospital, which is a children's hospital, and yeah, I would say that trying to go sleep with babies crying 24/7 is not that easy. So that's not an ideal situation to be in. I had a speedish recovery in year 9 from my brain surgery, and yeah, well, as long as brain surgery's recovery is, so yeah. I missed about 3 months of year 9. I think it was the end 3 months of year 9. So I missed my exams, and yeah. Overall experience was a 6 out of 10, and I don't recommend it. I don't recommend brain surgery at all. So, a little picture of a smiley face. In year 10, I failed my functional skills exam. Still went on to do ICT A level. Failed level 1. So, whenever someone's bragging about their personal functional skills exam, don't tell me about it because I failed it. I picked those subjects for GCSE. I like double science and IT double and math. So, and then there's my grades. I would ask what you guys think, but I know there will probably be that one guy that's just like, no, I got 10 A stars, G. So my GCSE grades were heavily impacted by the incident that happened on the 7th of September in 2012 when I was beginning year 11. So So during the routine MRI scan, the doctors found that the tumor had reappeared in a more dangerous part of the brain, a recurrence 2 years later, so when I was 15, and when, yeah. I was admitted into Great Ormond Street Hospital again, because I love hospitals so much, and I just love the sound of children crying, irritating after a while. I was admitted on December the 17th of 2012, and my second brain surgery was on the 18th, which is one day I slept in the hospital, so that was a new experience for me. My GCSE exams were put on hold as I was unable to sit my exams. The next few months were a bit extreme for my health-wise, so. On my second brain surgery, I had more serious complications because the surgery was close to vital regions of the brain, like the brain stem, responsible for swallowing and stuff. I learned that the hard way. Various hallucinations due to heavy anesthetic. I put the word heavy in there, so this ain't no paracetamol or aspirin or ibuprofen. I don't even know what it is, but yeah. I had posterior fossa syndrome, so I was not allowed to eat or drink, and brushing your teeth while not drinking any water is kind of hard. So, yeah. I had absence of speech, low muscle tone, and inability to coordinate voluntary movement, so I couldn't really lift my arm from the hospital bed. So that was an ideal experience. I had unstable ventilation, so I had a ventilator in my mouth, and if you guys have seen on the TV shows, like when people have surgery and like they have that little tube put in their mouth, and normally they're knocked out, but I was awake and that happened, so yeah, I couldn't talk, or I was pretty much just trapped in my own body, yeah. I had a tracheostomy from the 7th of January 2013, and from like the 3rd of January 2013, from the 18th, I can't remember one thing, so that, yeah. There's a picture of me while I was in, that was January 2013. You can see that amazing mask on right there. I had a tracheostomy, and I had a little NG tube up my nose, and yeah, and just feeding me food and feeding me, yeah, food. There's another picture of me. Oh, and on this picture, I think my friend went to the cinema that day, popped out the 3D glasses that they give you, put them on me and said cheese, and then took the picture. So that's me trying to smile, but yeah. There's another picture of me. I'm a bit better in that picture because I can actually sit, as opposed to that one where I was lying on the hospital bed. And there's Josh there. That's probably the most gruesome picture that's going to be on this presentation. That's a picture of my throat, so with the tube in there, and then taken out for the last two pictures, and then put back in after that. So yeah, I think that was June. I'm not sure. I had ability to swallow again after 3 months, so I can tell you now that yeah, it's not a pleasant experience. Like not being able to eat or drink for like 3 months and only have the tube feed you things, that tube. So yeah, and when they change that tube, that really hurts because it's kind of like shoving something up your nose. That hurts. I had radiotherapy because during my second surgery, the surgeon tried to remove all the benign tissue. So, but he couldn't. So, because he would think that it would do more harm to me than good. So he left that in there. And I'm kind of glad he did that because if he didn't, I probably wouldn't be standing here today. And yeah. So radiotherapy, you had to lie down on that extremely uncomfortable bed right there. And then that machine would, there's something around my head. And then that machine would move forward and ionize oxygen that would give off a weird smell. And there's that amazing haircut that I got. So, and me trying to walk through the door, but I was using the Zimmer frame. That's a little frame that like old people use sometimes. Because I had really bad balance at that time. And, There's me on my 16th birthday. Trying to eat some cake and with my massive neck lunging over my body with the tube down my neck. There's me on levers. That was a weird day because I never came in for 6 months and then I just came in after 1 day and then, so that was a bit weird. It was pouring down with rain and so there's the awards that I received on levers. That W.H. Smith voucher, I don't think I ever used. There's a little trophy just in my room, gathering dust. Decannulation of the breathing, of decannulation of the tracheostomy about June 2013, so I had it in for like 6 months. And turning your head while you have something in your throat is not, it hurts. So you just have to keep your head looking straight and forward, straight what's in front of you. So that's a picture of me at prom with my friend Akshay's little pole and hat, and I look like a Monopoly guy. So that's always good, just in a wheelchair. And that's the award that I received on prom. The most inspiring. I kind of like. I've still got that in my room. I kind of treasure that. That's a little picture that I put together. But between here and here was like a Zimmer frame. Before that was a hospital bed, and between here and here was meant to be like a picture of me with one crutch, but it wouldn't be on the PowerPoint. So I left it like this. Best grades now, because that's enough about my medical history and stuff. I missed around 8 months of year 11, and I learned really quickly that it's boring staying at home, just playing games or on instant messaging for like multiple days straight. I had no teaching for almost a year before I started year 12, so almost a year before I started AS. I got, in the AS mocks that we did in December, I remember 2013, because I remember we only had 1 set of PBs as opposed to 2. That was kind of more beneficial, but I'm not. I got a C, E, and a U. Ironic, I got a U in ICT as I love it so much. So, what do you guys think I got in my AS exams in May? You can kind of tell this is meant more for the year 12, because they're in the middle of AS. But I decided to show you guys. I got 3 Ds and I failed my ISAs nicely. I got a U for that one and a C for that one. So that's the limiting factor. ICT I'm kind of glad for my ICT grade. That's a low B, but it's good enough. I got robbed of an A in chemistry and biology due to ISA results. So what am I going to do now? I applied to UCL King and Queen Mary through UCAS. I had 4 conditional offers in biomedical science and chemistry, but I made my permanent insurance choice, and since I'm trying my hardest to be Walter White from Breaking Bad, I went with chemistry. So I don't know what job I want to do, but I want to help people that are in my position, that are in my position, Because going through my circumstances, the circumstances firsthand. It wasn't an easy experience, to say the least. So I managed to secure 3 Bs in AS while having a golf ball-sized chunk of my brain removed. And just in case you don't believe me, that's there. That section of my, yeah, that's just the top view, and that's the side view, or the frontal view. That's quite a big section of your brain to have removed. So I'm kind of glad that kind of appreciate that I'm standing here today telling you guys about it. So I don't know why it's white in that picture, but I presume it's just brain fluid. So, because this was taken on April the 2nd of 2015. So, what can you guys achieve? Because it's great me telling you about a bit about my life and the stuff, but it's not going to be that beneficial to you. So I kind of want you guys to think about what you can achieve, given that I've been through all of that and I'm standing here today. So I want to say thanks to Leon Todd and Joshua Blackman for coming to visit me every week in hospital, which was nice because seeing other people that aren't in hospital was a good experience for me. And Bertrand, Laura, Musa, Jagda, Arjun, they all came to visit me too at some point. So that was nice too. It reminded me that I had friends. So yeah. And David Schroeder tried to visit me. So I remember the day he came to I was in the intensive care unit. He came with Joshua and Leon and couldn't visit me, so he went home and never decided to visit me ever again. Thanks. Actually, Bhandari and Leon Todd for editing this PowerPoint. So, Miss Ambi for letting me talk to year 12s, Miss Edshaw for letting me talk to year 9s, and Miss McCarthy for letting me talk to you guys and rearranging the assemblies, because this was meant to be a democracy assembly. So, yeah. Thanks to Mayfield School too, because during my 7 years, it's been a tough time for me, and they provided me with all the support that I required, and yeah, missed out on too. So, and I hope this PowerPoint inspired you in some way.
Wait.
It's his birthday.
Happy birthday.
It's my birthday.
It is Amandeep's 18th birthday
Yeah.
today, so I think that deserves a nice little sing-song. Yes? And 1, 2.
Happy